Okay, then today I interrupted the meditation for a couple of days because I'm still getting internet set up here in the house. It's double flunked on both accounts. Okay, the latest news is they blocked my payments from Germany twice, the building association. So my apartment here in Stockholm is about to be put on the auction block, or maybe still be put on the auction block, in fact. And I just found out this in a purely fortuitous manner. And so, there's Yana Berdinoyanis, the wannabe New Jerusalem. It's like what all the young girls in the world want to do. They want to be new, right? So, anyhow, so she's trying to poison my existence, make my life difficult. I had to flee Bali because of what she's doing. And now I may lose my apartment in Stockholm. She's being very abusive. Hi. Hey, so are you on your way over? Yeah. Okay, yeah, come here because there's a problem with the washing machine too. So, okay, thank you. Bye bye. That was just so anyhow. So she blocked the payment from my lawyer in Berlin, and there was a pretense they didn't get the invoice, and then they got it, and so on and so forth. So there was some kind of lie, and the bill wasn't paid. I arrived here in Sweden a month early because I was being set up in Bali, and Manor Dialogue, being God, told me to get out within 12 hours, which I did. I got out within 10 hours. So then I came back here. I was going to stay the whole month of September in Asia. If I had stayed the whole month of September in Asia, I would have lost this house, right? Because nobody's paying the bills, and when you don't pay the monthly fee on cooperative buildings here in Sweden, they get put on the auction block within 3 months pretty quickly. They need to advise you by mail at the apartment. There's nobody to pick up the mail, so the apartment would have just been sold. Okay, so the apartment was not sold because I had to leave, and I had to leave because they were setting me up with legal problems in Bali. Okay, so I would have lost the apartment. I would have been grounded with a bunch of legal problems in Bali, Indonesia, which is an extremely corrupt country. So with the 2 cents these people have at their disposal, they could have done all kinds of gimmicks and tricks, and actually I was informed of some of them. So it's really disgusting. And and this is just gives me a pause for reflection. These people are guilty for setting up Al Qaeda. They are guilty, like Yana Berdunianis, for all Al Qaeda attacks, because she did want to become queen of this world. And these people are responsible for the deaths of thousands of people, and they are absolutely incompetent, and they're stupid, and they're powerless, right? Because they're not God, they're not angels, they're nothing. I mean, I'm just another guy, but I'm loaded with supernatural powers, so I have that to say for myself at least. Okay, so, and also I'm the guy at the moment. It just happens to be the case, and then the situation is really, really, really getting unpleasant. So. On the better side, it was fun being here a few days, and if I can stay here longer, so much the better. Okay, but I mean, these people are fighting, and they're fighting tooth and nail, and they are in a position where they should be more than happy to discuss, and they don't want to discuss because they're so stupid, and they're so disconnected from reality. And I'm basically giving them until October 10th now. We're letting the situation spin. Okay. So now I was talking to my nice lawyer in Germany, and then we're going to let it spin until January. But I have no future expectations because I don't know what the future holds, okay? But I mean, the thing is, I will continue attacking these people tooth and nail in a very sort of low-key way, on Facebook and in YouTube, which is getting tampered with daily. They've erased my videos, so... And then, if nothing comes out of it in February, I'm going to contact every single politician, government, and organization and country in the world. Okay? These people will be arrested in less than 30 days once I start attacking them. Okay? So now we're going to have this moment where we all get to see whether they're going to be arrested in less than 30 days, or on the other hand, I get killed, which is another possibility. And I couldn't give a shit, because if I win, if I get killed, so that's pretty great. And, or there's going to be paradise on earth. We'll just have to see and wait. And, and then we're going to find out, okay, what's happening with this situation. And you know why Ioana Berdinoyanis decided to set up Al-Qaeda to become queen of the world. Okay, couldn't she have figured out a better way to do it? I mean, using the charm that she doesn't have, maybe. I mean, you know, it's like much easier to use. I mean, you know, I mean, like my dad used to say, you catch more bees with honey than with a fly swatter. These people are so incompetent, okay? And then these people want me to name them as kings by divine right, okay? And all they've done for the past 15 years has been abusive to me and been destructive to me. I mean, they've been destructive to the entire planet, and they've been insulting to me. Okay, they were so painful to deal with when I was sicker. They were so out of control, mean and nasty. Okay, these people that planned, organized, and paid for 9/11. Okay, so incredibly mean and nasty. And they're still bugging me. Now they're trying to make me lose the apartment. They were trying to get me arrested in Bali. So they're continuing. They're making problems out there. And my reckoning is that, you know, we're going to let this situation spin until basically, you know, January. But my contention is that these people need to be arrested. Okay, now when I do decide to start attacking them full scale, they will be arrested within 30 days or less. Okay, so that is basically the news. And you know, Sweden is beautiful. I had to pass the whole day running left, right, and center to settle the situation. There's my banker in Berlin who pretended to pay a bill the payment wasn't received here. And you know, the Swedes say if we don't have the money, it's no good, right? And I would have lost my apartment. But thank God, you know, God suggested that I leave Bali because they were about to get me arrested, and then I'm here, so I'm not going to lose the apartment. Okay. Now the thing is, I'm not trying to get. They have nothing to offer me, these people. Okay, so we're just going to basically have a protracted moment. It's not cruelty on my part. Okay, I just think that, you know, God did suggest that to sort of see what happens. So let's see what happens. Okay, for my part, I'm trying to get the Taskas and the Federicis and the Bardinianis out of this picture because they're imposters. They're nobody. You know, why do they have so much say in this situation with Al-Qaeda? You know, they're nobody, right? I mean, you know, also to be want to be leader of Al-Qaeda, you need to be somebody, at least, you know, the kings are kings, right? So they have the right to fame, right? It's like Dieu Al-Qaeda, you know what I mean? But I mean, Al-Qaeda et mon droit, you know, but I mean, you know, but I mean, the thing is that so we need to get these people out of the way. And then what I plan to do is until January, I'll see if the situation eases itself out. You know, if something can be found, which is adequate and possible as well. You know, because there are actually a lot of people here in the world who pretty much decide what they want to do, right? I mean, it's not like I can make things happen. If I could make things happen, okay, if I could make things happen, I would not have my life being the way it is now. Okay, so I'm just saying that, you know, for my part, I'm going to examine the situation and let it spin for a couple of months, okay, and then see the developments, and then we'll see it further from there. Okay, but you know, we just have to see beyond that. Okay, but you know, I mean, I just don't know. So. I mean, this is a really, really violent situation, and I think that nobody supports him, right? Nobody supports him, right? So this thing is going to basically come apart at the seams. So at least, you know, the good thing about getting the Federicis and Taskas out of the picture is I would get rid of all their abuse. These people are such low lives. It is absolutely incredible. And the Bardinianis, I mean, worse than cavemen, you know what I mean? I mean, just really, really incredibly nasty, angry, abusive, and destructive people. Okay, absolutely no style, no intelligence, no grace, nothing cool about them, nothing cool about them. Okay, just really, really, really low lives. Okay, I mean, just awful, awful, awful group of animals. So that's the news here. I'm still alive, so we'll see what happens. And you're going to lose your paradise when I get killed, right? So enjoy it.